Hey guys, sorry for being late. A little bit of technical difficulties because sometimes that happens, but don't worry. Hey, today I have another member from the Blind FGC, even though you have seen him on, but this is going to be a in-depth, well, not really in-depth, but a good interview because he's in the hot seat today. I have your boy, Torpedo Me Sito, or Blurry Sito.
Torpedo Me Sito. I love that. That's my new
Well,
name.
well, that's the title of this interview, Torpedo Me Sito. So, yes. He is a pretty good guy because, like, I met him through Blind Boss, or AKA Nicole Kata. Which, as I met the other members, too, of the Blind FGC. But that's a whole nother story, too.
Boss. I haven't talked to Boss in forever. Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive. And she's actually working.
Away? I need to catch up with her.
Yeah. I would tell you upstream some more.
Sounds good. I was trying to get the comments section opened up for me, so if anything I can go through those.
Oh yeah, and also viewer comments is also appreciated too, either on YouTube and Twitch, because I'm simulcasting the stream.
Oh, it's T-Blaze over there saying what up. What's up,
Hey T-Blaze.
He's my grandfather, if you didn't know, like for real.
Yeah, so I'll just let people a little bit to congregate in before we start. And, it's going to be the usual first, like, softball questions, so he'll be fine.
Don't get me with that. Well, we can do it however you want. But I got 2 coffees in and a Zin on me right now. I am jacked up.
Well,
this is going to be problematic.
I'm currently going through my 11-ounce can of coffee right now. Hawaiian coconut blend.
There's RC as well saying yo.
Oh, hey Cash. All the usuals are popping in right now. Yep. MC Blurry. All right, well, like people will slowly pop in. So let's start with the softball questions, right? Come on. It was easy enough, right? Well, were you born or became did you become were you born or became blind or visually impaired?
So I became blind when I was 14. That's when I started losing vision. And then in around, like, legit, as I turned 14, I started noticing it. And in like 6 months, I was like already legally blind. It has gotten worse since. But that's when it started. Before that, I was completely like 20/20. I didn't need glasses or anything for most of my life. And then it kind of just happened out of nowhere.
And especially during high school too, man.
It was wild because in PR you don't start high school until 10th grade. So I graduated 9th grade over there, like without any help or anything, because we were still like trying to figure out what was going on and getting accommodations and stuff like that. But then I moved here as a sophomore, and I was completely new. Like, I moved from Puerto Rico to Florida as a sophomore, and I was completely new here. So I was going through that adjustment of like learning how to be a blind person, but also like perfecting the English and getting used to this like culture and shit. It was a whole thing.
Oh damn, man! Like, especially like around like that age too, because like I didn't lose my sight right when I turned 21.
Yeah, it's weird how differently it can affect you in different ways. Like depending on when you go through it or if you were born like it. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah. So what would be your eye condition?
Sorry, I was getting some coffee in. I have Leber's hereditary optical neuropathy, or LHON. It affects the optic nerve, and so you start by just losing vision in one eye, usually the left, for whatever reason, and it affects mostly like central vision. So most of my central vision is gone, but I still have some peripheral.
Mm. So it's
Yeah.
like mostly just walking and just having like your head just tilted to the side a bit, huh?
Yeah, mostly like up. For
Oh,
some reason,
up?
like yeah,
What? That's kind of trippy.
yeah. It's kind of
Ah.
weird, but you know, that's what we deal with. RC said
Oh,
McBlurry. I love that. Whenever he said that the first time, I fell in love with it. I kind of wanted to change my name to that, to McBlurry.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, yeah. Because like I noticed that too. It's like, wait, blurry, like blind Ceto, but then also then blurry Ceto. Oh, that was so interesting. But yeah. Okay. Well, like before we get into all like the other fun stuff, but then like when you were a kid, like then like moved here, like did like have any other hobbies besides gaming?
When like before I lost my vision, or
Yeah. Yeah.
so I used to,
Before or like after, you know?
yeah. So before I lost my vision, I used to be like outside, like at all times. I would be skating, rollerblading, biking. I was
Oh,
an outside
skating,
person. Like my
rollerblading.
yeah, my brother and I,
Mhm.
so my brother and I had like long hair when we lived in PR. So they used to call my brother Tarzan in school. And then
Uh-huh.
when I moved to his school, because he was older than me, like
Mhm.
I would be called Tarzan because of the long hair, and because we were always like legit, like climbing trees and doing dumb shit. Um,
Come on, at that age, of
so
course, you know.
yeah, right. So like I used to like competitively like rollerblade. I used to longboard as well. After the vision loss, oh, I used to play basketball too. After the vision loss, like that's when I started to like kind of let go of all those things. I still like rollerblade and skate like a little bit, of course, not as much as before, or it's not in the same capacity as before. Um, Now I just like walk and run. Running has been one of my main hobbies lately.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because like before I lost my sight, yeah, because like I used to play street hockey too for with like rollerblades too.
For real?
Yeah,
That sounds kind of sick.
yeah. But here's the funniest thing, dude. My first pair of blades were like black and purple with like a neon blue type of thing, and I didn't know it was for girls. But you know that age, I was like, I don't care. I got finally blades now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T Blaze is saying that my new hobby is yelling out torpedo as I run. There was also someone saying that optic nerve atrophy,
Let's see.
and they have to turn their head to the right. So it's interesting how
Oh,
everyone has like
hey
different
Kurt,
things.
how are you? Yeah. Oh, T Blaze says he has the same thing.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's wild because like it's supposed to be like a rare condition, but there's a lot of people in Puerto Rico that have the same
Mhm.
condition, which kind of makes sense because it's hereditary, but at the same time it's like, are we all like just cousins then? What the fuck's going on
I
here,
know,
you know?
right? Do we have to do? Do you guys have to do a 23andMe now?
What was that?
Do you guys would have to do a 23andMe now?
I would be down. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if T-Blaze was like my cousin or like an uncle.
Probably.
And 96 degree weather, RC says, because that's, you know, you're from Florida too, you know how hot it's getting here. On Wednesday it was like 96 and I went for a run, which was not the smartest thing to
Dude, right
do.
here was like 100, man.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's bad because like last year wasn't too bad. This year we're like, ugh, it's horrible. Yeah, yeah. Because like here, like you barely step outside for like 5 minutes, you're already sweating already.
It's disgusting. I went yesterday. I was going to the agency because I had some clients to see,
Uh-huh.
and legit, like you said, I went outside. I got in the car, and like by the time the car actually got the AC going, I was sweating. Like my back was sweating. It was awful. It's
Yeah.
awful out here. It's awful.
Oh, Yeah, Kirk. I'm interviewing another member from the Blind FGC fighting game community. Well, it's slowly growing right now, but yeah. Okay, so like, so how'd you get into running now nowadays?
I okay. So like I said, I've always been an outside person.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize how much like not having physical activity was like affecting my mental health, because the vision loss and moving here and all that stuff, like I don't know, there was a lot going on for me to like actually be outside and be active for a while, and I noticed that it was like affecting my vision. Not my vision, my mental health. And I needed to do something, so I started walking, and like I walked like just for a mile. Like I used to walk all day. There was a day that I walked 16 miles because I was just bored and I needed to be out there and just do things. And then I just started running. I have a middle school on literally in my backyard, so I just jumped their fence and run on their track. So that's how I got into that.
You were like me. Yeah, I'm just a substitute teacher. Don't worry.
No, I just hope for the best. I just usually do it like in the weekends when it's early. Or I wait for everyone to leave at like 6:30 and then I just jump the fence and run.
Don't worry. No one really watches this YouTube channel anyways. Yeah. So your secret is safe with us. So. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, because then how was it like? Just adjusting to the whole being blind. Like getting used to using the cane, like braille, and everything else that comes with it.
To me, it was torture. It was torture because I was going through like a rough time, like actually like accepting it. Not accept, it's weird, right? Because like I accepted the vision loss, like whatever, right? But I wasn't ready to deal with all the things that came with it. I was kind of forced to learn braille, to do orientation and mobility when I moved here from PR to Florida. So I knew I had to do it, so I wasn't like against it, but it was
because like you were more of against like that like you would have to do it now, right? Like just taking like in like everything all at once, right? Like the cane training, the braille, right? And
yeah. I had a class in high school. Like one of my electives was taken away and replaced with like a vision class. So I would have one class that would be dedicated to learn like technology, orientation and mobility, braille, all that stuff. One of the craziest things, and that I still don't know. I mean, I don't know, to each their own. I was forced to learn braille, and to this day I barely use it. Like I only really use it to like make sure that I'm going to the right restroom or that I'm in the right floor on like if I'm using the elevator and shit like that. That was one of the roughest things for me to kind of get used to, and like that was one of the things that I really had to like force myself to learn, because I really didn't think I would use it. Because for me it hasn't been as helpful. I understand that for other people it is, but it just
like I'll say like depending on their schooling and job, because like for me I only learned grade 1, and truthfully the only time I use it is just for like labeling stuff, but reading books I mostly go through like audiobooks,
Yeah, it's a like I am fortunate enough that I lost my vision in a digital era where I can literally get anything like digitally and read through like technology, so I didn't really see the need to learn braille. But again,
like of ebooks for now, and then like everything else,
Yeah, same T. T said the same thing. He learned grade 1 braille, and that's literally all I have as well. Like they taught me grade 2 or contracted braille, but I don't remember anything.
I still have my sheet for grade 2, but I barely remember it too. I barely remember like the punctuations for grade 1.
Yeah.
But at least I still remember like the number symbol.
I don't even know that.
It's a backwards L.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, I like the backwards V actually. Yeah, because like it's let's see, 1, 2.
It's like 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, it's one. No, one. Wait. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. But then it's backwards. But yeah, you're right. Okay. Dang.
Yeah.
Not my age. Okay. Not my age.
It's all good. You know.
Yeah. But no. Okay. Yeah. But then, like, how did it feel just having like your first cane though?
It was weird. I didn't want to use it in high school because I was in a pretty I was in a pretty big high school. And a lot of kids just didn't give a fuck. And I still had like some remaining vision. So I tried using my cane there, but a lot of kids just stomp on it, not really with malice or bad intent. It just, no one was paying attention to anything. So I tried to use it for like 3 days and I just gave up. So I would just walk around and hope for the best and kind of just learn my way through the high school without the cane. It was until college and that I actually started using the cane because it was a smaller college and I had like less problems with things like that. I also got Bancroft, my guide dog, which really helped being more comfortable with the whole orientation and mobility.
It's like, so you get, so like, when did you go from like a cane to a guide dog?
Right when I graduated high school. So I graduated high school and on like in summer, that same June, I went to Guiding Eyes for the Blind in New York and got Bancroft there. Right before I started college. I think Bancroft was one of the things that really got me not like accepting the whole blind persona thing. I don't know. I think having a guide dog really helped me kind of be comfortable with being blind in public. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does, because you know, at the time you were still in your denial, but then a little bit of acceptance for something, just not all of it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because like I said, like I knew I had like I accepted the vision loss because like whatever, right? But there was still some aspects of it that were hard for me to grasp because like and it wasn't a me thing. It was just how people reacted to me being blind. That was the hardest thing for me to kind of like accept and get like adjust to. That was one of the hardest things for me, at least.
Oh no, yeah, because like I agree, because like when I went blind too, yeah, because like a lot of my family members just had like to get used to me, you know, still like doing things, but then just in like a different way. And then like this is probably different from like the Spanish culture. Like the Asian culture is like, you know, like oh no, like you know, they can't really do much. But then it's mostly, this goes not towards the culture, but then just mostly us as like blind or vision impaired, we mostly have to actually show that we could do stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's how it is in the like Hispanic community as well. Thankfully, my mom is as stubborn as I am, so she didn't really she wasn't okay with me just coasting and just being okay with not doing much, which is why we ended up being like moving to Florida, because back in PR a lot of people kind of just wanted me to pass without having to do much. They kind of just letting me get away with get away with shit. So when like my mom wasn't okay with that, so we moved here, and that's when I had to like kind of relearn how to do everything. But like my mom wasn't gonna let me just get away with coasting and just doing nothing, right? Because like you said, like culturally that's what people usually do. It's just, oh, this blind person, like let's just pat him on the back and everything's gonna be fine. We'll find ways for you to get away with things. But I thankfully I wasn't
or just put you in a bubble, you know, and then
right,
just like you know, just do the stuff for you, you know.
There's a Hershey somewhere. Is that what that says in the chat?
Let's see.
Hello there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That, and T-Blaze also said that it was hard for him to accept it, but the next thing to do was like,
oh hey Hershey, how are you?
Self-conscious about it, which is one of the biggest things that I'm not like still working on it, but it is. Well, I'm honestly still kind of working on that, but it's part of it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But then, like, would you be okay with me asking, what did you study in college? Because, like, you know.
So I did a bachelor's in psychology.
Mhm.
That's how I started. So my plan was to be a psychologist, but then I learned
Mhm.
that I had to get a whole ass doctorate degree, and I just didn't want to put that many years in. And I didn't think I was gonna get be able to complete that. Like, it was just too
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
So I did a bachelor's in psychology, and
Mhm.
one of the last classes I took was an internship class, and
Uh
I
huh.
did my internship at a place called Hispanic Family. Sorry,
Mhm.
Hispanic Family Counseling, and the owner of that place showed me or taught me about the social work and how people that do social work can be therapists, which was my goal. Like, I didn't care to be a psychologist. I just wanted to do like mental health therapy.
Mhm.
But I knew that I didn't want to do that for my whole life.
Mhm.
So I wanted to have options. And she told me that with social work, I could be a therapist. And then it also opens up a lot of opportunities in other places. Because social work is
Oh,
a very broad
demanding job.
field.
Yeah, like, yeah, broad, and then also I like it demanding too.
Yeah. So I ended up getting a master's in social work. So now I'm working
Ooh.
at the place where I started, Hispanic Family Counseling, as a therapist. But I eventually want to do something else. I don't know if I want to do therapy my whole life. But again, with that social work masters, I have more than just the therapy opportunity.
Oh, nice. Wow. Yeah, because I think like you did tweet it out. It's either or like you put it on like the Discord that like you got like your masters. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, yeah. I just graduated with that this month, which is still surreal. Like, it doesn't feel real. Like, I
Mhm.
see clients, and it's like why do you come to me? It's weird, like, knowing that people trust their mental health with me, because I still feel like I'm not. um
Mhm.
it's that imposter syndrome, right? It's feeling like, okay, I've done all the education, like I know I'm prepared for this, but my brain is still like, are you sure you're like supposed to be doing this? It's weird. It's really weird.
Mhm.
But it's one of the things that I'm getting used to now.
Yeah. Hey, you accomplished by getting like your masters. And that it's probably like like you're still kind of riding that high, going, I did this. You know, per se.
Yeah, it's weird. It's that acceptance all over again, but with a whole different thing. It's not division anymore. It's a whole
Yeah.
ass master's degree. Like, why? Like, how did I do this?
you know, is it really me?
Right. That's literally how it is. But I did it. I did it.
Ah, okay. So, then how did you get like in like to gaming?
So I always liked gaming. Like, even before the Vision thing, I used to play like a lot of Call of Duty, Battlefield. Um,
Whoa, shooters! Wow.
yeah, that was my thing. I was just a basic like FPS person.
So were
Um,
you still yelling at like teenagers then?
oh my God! Wait! Smoke is out here. He wants to know if we can play Doctor. But yeah, that's how I got into gaming. And then I thought I was special because I was like, oh, I'm legally blind, and there's not a lot of legally blind people playing video games, right? Because I was
Yeah. Oh,
I
hey,
wasn't
Smoke,
really
how are you? Sorry.
I wasn't really like I don't know. I was very disconnected with the blind community, so I didn't know.
Mhm.
And then I started streaming, and Smoke was one of the first people that found me. Um, and
Ah.
then, like, between Smoke, Rattlehead, and I kind of found the blind gaming community, and
Mhm.
that's how I got like those opportunities that kind of like open up to me.
Mhm.
And I started playing like MK, The Last of Us, those kind of games that were more blind accessible that I didn't even know existed.
Ah, so you were more of playing like the mainstream games then versus the games that were actually made for the blind, like
Right.
the ones on the iPhone, or like or just literally audio.
Right. No, I didn't know any of that. I would just play like Call of Duty Black Ops 1 zombies because I knew the map, and I had like a little bit of vision to kind of like guide myself a little bit. I didn't know that there
Mhm.
were like games that were made for like blind people, or like the
Mhm.
audio games, or like even Crazy Party. The fact, like when Smoke present like showed me Crazy Party, I was like, what, like it opened a whole new world for me. And it
Mhm.
all started through through streaming.
Then how did you get into streaming? Is just that like, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's try it. And see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, I was legit just bored, and I just started to stream to see if anyone would show up, and people actually started showing up. Um, and it opened a lot of doors for me. So I'm very grateful for randomly starting to stream. Because if not, I would not have known of the community at all. And it opened a lot of doors for me. Like Smoke actually taught me how to use a computer. Because even though I did do those 3 years in high school of learning like the super basics, I legitimately only knew how to open up a Word document and
Mhm.
basically like basic navigating through like Google Chrome and stuff like that. If it wasn't for like Smoke, T-Blaze and people like that, Since also taught me a lot. Like I would
Mhm.
not even know how to use a computer nowadays.
Oh, okay, yeah, because like I just only knew how like to do the basics of stuff. Because like once I got started, and I didn't start out on Twitch though. Okay, I started out on like YouTube. So I just mostly for me, for my mentality, is mostly, oh, learn as I go, type of thing. Because why learn everything when you're probably not going to use everything?
Right, but that's what I thought.
Hmm.
But because I didn't know like to what extent I could use the computer, because I didn't know like the
Yeah.
screen, like how far the screen reader went. And then I was
Hmm.
taught all these things by all these people that I already mentioned. And
Hmm.
also the horse that did die that Smoke is mentioning in the chat, which RIP that horse from The
Yeah.
Last of Us. And also
Yeah.
there's a Sins out there. I talked about him and
Hey,
I
Sims, how
manifested
are
him.
you, man? You were mentioned.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting how randomly streaming a game got me so many opportunities.
Hmm. Hey, man, I agree. Because like I didn't. I just like started randomly making videos too. Because like I didn't start my YouTube channel like 2 or 3 years ago. Then I slowly like made connections. Then, not to mention Boss again. Hey, Boss. Hopefully you're watching this later. But yeah, wasn't to her because like she started Twitch too. Then I jumped from watching YouTube videos and supporting other blind content creator. But then I didn't know about the whole Twitch side of blind content gamers. Until from her, then that's how I met you guys.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah, it's weird how that like kind of web of connections started to happen. Because for me, I started with Smoke, and then I learned
Mhm.
about Boss, like Rattlehead, Since, all those people, and then Boss and you guys. It's cool how that like kind of web of connections started to happen for me, and then how it usually happens for other people. Because through that same fighting game community, we found
Mhm.
people like RC, No Vision, Buddha, which were
Mhm.
always playing, but we didn't know about them. And it's kind of cool to see how we were
Mhm.
all like kind of just strangers, and kind of some of us even hated each other at one point, and now we're just like a whole little community. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's true. So from like so like from Call of Duty, Battlefield, like I think so how did you mainly, well, not like mainly, but then gradually started playing with like the like I think like you probably started from MK11, right? Or the earlier ones.
So I actually started playing MK from MK9. That was one of the first games that I
Oh, the
realized, like,
first
holy
one.
crap, I don't need this much vision to actually play it. So I used to
Uh-huh.
play like with friends and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was kind of just spamming the same combos over and over again.
It's like, oh,
And
I'm just gonna read the list. Oh, this combo looks cool.
right,
This combo looks cool. Yeah, yeah,
legit, that's how it was. Like just with Liu Kang and doing 1 2 3, I think it was like 1 2 3 1 2 3 into bicycle kick. And then I
Seriously, my friend kept doing that to me because like he told me that combo can be loot because it's a fast recovery combo. I'm like, you
yeah.
fucking bastard.
And then MKX I played like just randomly again, and MK11 was the first one that I actually. That's when I learned about the blind FGC, and I got serious, and I got a whole headset, and I was like, oh my god, I can hear the game. This is awesome. And I actually started like learning that there's more than just spamming buttons.
Oh,
Through
hey kid,
both,
how are you?
the original like fighting game community and the blind FGC.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, yeah, because like when I hopped in, it started like wait, everyone was like, hey, Sito, Johnny, player. Like, so how did that start? Just you being mainly known as like a Johnny player.
That was definitely an MK11 thing. I don't know what happened. I know there were better characters, but I just loved Johnny. He was my kind of dumb. And I think also like his dumb personality kind of just really got me into him.
Mhm.
I don't know. And it became like my persona, which is kind of awesome because it just happened to be one of the best characters in NK1 when it came first came out.
Oh yeah.
So it worked out great for me because he wasn't that good in 11. So
Uh-huh.
it ended up working out.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and also for like the new people that joined, hey, if you have any questions, because I'm also taking viewer questions too. So if you have any, put them in the chat, and Blurry will answer to his best of his abilities. Because then let's see.
I became a professional. T-Blaze said.
Well,
One of the cool things about MK11 and how that whole thing started, like once I learned about the community and stuff like that, is like, okay, Smoke was one of the first people, and T-Blaze can kind of talk about this in the chat. I don't know if he has talked about this or how true this is. This is just from my perspective. Smoke was really pushing myself and T-Blaze to really start streaming. And like, not professionally, but to kind of keep a schedule, stuff like that, create events, stuff like that. And of course, like there was people already doing stuff like that, like Rattlehead and the whole Sento Showdown crew.
Stalker producer.
But like it was really cool to kind of like start making our own kind of stuff. T-Blaze was doing his events, I was doing my events, the Sento Showdown crew was doing their events, and it was like a boom in events. And again, like it was happening before, but that was my first like experience with stuff like that. And it was getting crazy because Kitanya jumped in. We were getting like prize pools for like $100+ for the blind FGC. I thought that was like one of the greatest times. and and
that was one of them too. So
yeah, and you showed a lot of support. It was awesome to see like how all that kind of snowballed from randomly streaming to being a bit more persistent. And then T-Blaze like kind of like took it from there and just kept doing his own thing. It's crazy to see how much the community has grown and how much
the reason I kept donating to like Katanya K1, okay, yeah, she was hot, but at the same time I'm like, you know what, let's push this, so let's see how hard these guys fight if I increase the pot a little bit, because that was just me thinking that because like I was like, how can I make these guys fight harder?
Yeah, and it worked out. Everyone, like, because we all started like a lot of us started with MK11, like taking it serious, and we kind of like we all sucked at it a little bit, right? We and like having that money, having those events, having those places to go to kind of get better have made us fight better, not only for the money in MK11, but even like moving towards MK1. Everyone's getting just better. It's awesome to see. Like everyone's competitive. Like anyone can beat anyone at any day, like at this point. And I think that's awesome to see. Because when we started, again, there was like a top hierarchy of people that just beat everyone. And now you don't really know. Like I said, anyone can beat anyone like at any day now in the blind FGC. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, not me, because like I barely started like last year.
That's the thing, though. Like you'll eventually get to that point if you start, if you keep grinding and understanding the game a bit better. It took me years to actually understand Mortal Kombat in general, so it takes time. Kid was asking if I could kiss him behind the bleachers, and the answer is of course. Of course.
I will eat
you up.
I don't know. I don't know how good Kid Vision would look in a dress, though. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, aka Buddha or Fernando. White boy laugh. Sorry, can't help it. What were your first impressions
Oh,
of
that is
Buddha?
Buddha.
Yep, when he,
I was-
like when you first met him.
Oh, we should do a dunk combat. Okay, with Buddha. So Buddha, okay. When Buddha came into my life, I was very confused by his personality because he was very funny but also very serious, and it was confusing to me. We got really close really fast. Like he would like call me and text me all the time. I was very confused again by his personality, but I started to understand him because socially I suck, right? It's something that I'm working on. Like my social, I have the social skills of a potato. So it was really like weird for me to adjust from being like a loner to like starting talking to all these people. I think Buddha is a fucking awesome person. I was very confused by him at the beginning because I thought he was trying to intimidate me because he's an intimidating man. You know, you see him with his bald head, and he's an intimidating guy. But,
yes, he is. Yeah,
right.
Like when I did an interview with him, yeah, because like then like we got to talking before the interview. I was like, oh shit, this is actually a cool guy, and he even watches like a lot of shows and movies. I was like, oh shit, okay. And Smoke, since there's crossplay now in MK, just tell me when, and I'll hop in and get my butt kicked. Okay.
Would you actually get drunk with us? I don't care about the gameplay. Like, I want to know if you would get drunk with us. That's my question.
If I get
you don't
to
have
beat
to
up
go all like you don't need to go like all out and puke again.
No. Okay, I'll do it as long as I get to beat up on like Hannibal.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it if I get to beat up on like Hannibal.
I think that would be part of it, and you actually get to nut punch him.
Yes.
But no turkey bacon. RC wants to know what I thought of him. RC, you're an odd little man. You're an odd little man. You've been also very confusing to figure out. But I like you. You're a funny man. You're a funny man. I just thought you hated me, and maybe you do. But I definitely thought you hated me in the beginning. But that's just a me being paranoid thing. He's aggressive, intimidating, funny guy. That's Buddha.
Do you think do you think blind and visually impaired players can be competitive?
Yeah.
Let
me see.
Like, more of like the pro level.
I think it's possible to a certain extent. There's always going to be some advantage to someone who is sighted, but I do feel like there is there's definitely like a space for us in the competitive scene. We've seen Blind Warriors Fen do his thing on Evo, I believe it was. We've seen people do it in the past. If I'm being completely realistic and maybe a little pessimistic, there's always going to be that advantage for sighted people. But I think there's like I said, there's a space for us, not just through our events, but I really do believe that if we grind enough, we can get not up there and perhaps like win an Evo, but there's a space for us. Like not everyone's gonna win everything, right? Like you have those top players, those Ninja Killers, those Sonic Fox, those people that are always gonna be up there, and I feel like there's a space somewhere for us there. Not necessarily top 8, not necessarily, but like I feel like we can. And especially as we get better and accessibility keeps getting better, I feel like that space is becoming more and more accessible, for lack of a better term.
Oh, like to picking off of Blaze's comment, like a bit back. What did you think about me when you first met me? I'm curious now.
I was kind of afraid of you because of all the crazy shit that you put in your mouth.
Okay.
You're a wild person for doing all those things, but I think it's amazing the amount of support that you show to the community and to any community. I feel like if you find someone that you like and you see the vision, like you really start to support them, and I think that's an awesome thing that you have. But definitely a scary person because of the shit that you put in your mouth.
I'm normal. What are you talking about? Okay, no, thank you, but no, because like for me, since I started on YouTube, yeah, for me it's like, hey, if I look at you and like your channel, whatever, right? If I like you, then I'll support you, and and like if I like you, even though like like we all have our own personal content that like we like, right? But then like for me,
Yeah.
since in this space, I'm more like, hey, you know what? I'll give them a shot, and it's mostly all about personality. It's like, hey, if I like your personality, I like your content, I'll I'll support you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's so many more people to support now too. Like when we started, like I said, there was of course there's probably more people that I didn't know about, but like
Mhm.
there was only so many people like in specifically to the blind FGC, and now that just
Mhm.
keeps growing and growing. Like one of the latest people that I know is like Kid Vision, which
Mhm.
has like came from Dragon Ball Fighters, I believe,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then moved to like Street Fighter and now MK, and he is a nerd, bro. And seeing people like that start from
I
scratch
agree,
and seeing
dude.
how much they have grown,
I agree.
as a player, but also like as a content creator in a way, it's
Mhm.
kind of awesome to see, because like again, we all started somewhere, right?
Mhm.
So it's awesome to see the community kind of find other people and kind of like help them out in a way by
Mhm.
showing up and shit like that. Now we have the Brazilians too, which is
Oh yeah.
another awesome, like terrifying addition to the blind FGC. It's been awesome to see how I don't know, we all kind of come up and do our own shit. It's cool.
Oh, I have a fun question that was added to my list of questions. Thank you, T Bliss, for this question. Or was it Buddha? I don't know who, but Mary Kill Love. Okay. So I'm gonna put up these names. Okay, so let's go with Kid. And let's throw in Sins, and why not Smoke? So Mary Kill Love.
Wait. Marry, fuck, kill, Sins, Kid Vision, and Smoke.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good. Ah, that's hard. That's hard. I want to say I would marry Smoke, just because he cooks, and
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm a very feminine man, so
Mhm.
I'm okay with doing the cleaning around the house and
Mhm.
shit like that. But I need someone to cook, and Smoke cooks very well, and I think like he would eat ass really well too.
Uh-huh.
So like I feel like it would be a good person not to just fuck around with or kill.
Mhm.
He's a valuable person, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now, the thing is, I don't want to kill Sins. I don't want to kill Sins,
Mhm.
but I do want to fuck Kid more than Sins. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So you have to choose though. So which
So
one's
yeah,
which?
I would definitely, I would marry Smoke, sorry, Sins, kill Sins, and fuck Kid.
Ouch.
He
Wait,
said
what?
send me home. I'm sorry, Sins. I had to do it. I'm sorry, Sins.
Um, if they're attractive kid, then yes. Yes, it would be. Also, personality and anime, and being a nerd in general helps too.
Sins says I'd rather die than fuck you. Well, he didn't exactly say that, but he's very much okay with being killed. Of course, yeah. Also, T was saying that he likes my shirt. I do have a black shirt with like floral graphics on like in front, and it says I think it's it's this one says "Go fuck yourself."
Oh,
It has like
nice.
a floral pattern, and it says "Go fuck yourself." I love this shirt. I picked it out just for this.
Sarah's confused. Sorry, Sarah. You can make us smoke eat balut eggs.
Damn, Buddha, that's kind of weird. But you know what? You're not wrong. Anyways. I need another coffee. I didn't prepare for this.
Okay. Well, take a sip because this next question is very fun because I usually ask this before, everyone's favorite last question per se.
Okay.
Okay. Even though I have done this to Blue, to Kid, to Vision, well, to No Vision, and I think a few others. So, top 5 and mid tier from the Blind FGC. Your own personal ranking. So top 5 and then top mid tier. So
wait. Top 5 like Blind FGC players?
Yep, and then mid tier for 5.
Are we talking like MK1 or like all time?
Why not? I'll give it to you. All time. Okay.
I think it's impossible to not talk about, like, if we're talking all time, it's impossible to not talk about Captain Earshot, because he's a nerd, and like he's able to, he doesn't just understand the game, right? He's able to adjust to the moment, because that's something that I personally struggle with a lot. Sometimes in tournament you get those nerves and they get to you and you fuck up. And I feel like Captain is very much prepared for those moments mentally. Like, he understands the game so well that he doesn't get flustered by those moments. So he would be my top 1 for sure. Like, he's top 1. Apart from that, if I go down the list, like, that's when it starts to get harder, because everyone else is to the same level at this point, or not to the same level, but everyone's pretty close.
Well, this
right?
is just like your personal opinion.
Even with my personal opinion, like, it's hard. Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, so Captain, I think Connor, because of his inactivity in MK1, is hard for me to place him. But like I would give him an honorable mention for sure, because he is a beast. But I would say Captain, right now, No Vision has become like one of the biggest nerds in MK1. He doesn't necessarily have the placements like in the Blind FGC, I guess. But that's only because I think because there hasn't been many events, period, like any big events and stuff like that. But No Vision is one of those nerds that has been getting up there. Kid Vision is also up there because of the same thing. Like, it's not just getting wins, it's understanding the game and studying like frames and shit like that. And No Vision and Kid Vision has been like 2 of those nerds that are really up there. So I'm up to 3. I think, okay, I haven't seen Cash and No Vision fight a lot, just because I haven't had the I don't know, I haven't been exposed to that too much. But RC is also up there. I would actually put RC above Kid for now.
Ooh, above Kid.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Give me the last one.
Who would be the last one?
Oh, and I'll change for like the mid tier one. I'll go. Let's name this tier the 5. What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna have you repeat that in a bit, because I'm still thinking about the last one. I think Rattlehead, just because his like apart from being a in a way a pioneer, and like he's been there and he's been there and he has done that for so long that it's hard for me to not give him that credit, because he is the like one of the granddads, the grandfather of the Blind FGC, if you will.
Okay. Well, instead of like me going the mid tier ones, I call this the what the fuck tier. You know, the top 5 what the fuck. Tier.
What the fuck tier? You would
Yeah.
be there, like top 1 for sure. Who else?
Wow.
JP for sure. JP is very much what the fuck. I think Kuso's getting better, but I wouldn't put him in what the fuck territory. I think he's good.
Yeah. Even though him doing the 4-3-4, 4-3-4.
Who else? I'm running out of names. I don't know.
There's
running out of
still, there's still TJ, Blue, Baron.
Oh, that's a good point. TJ's a very good player, but TJ's like not inactive because he's a nerd, but he doesn't really compete much, from what I understand. But definitely not what the fuck. Like he is a good player. He's a solid player. So like but when it comes to what the fuck, I would definitely put Baron up there. Just for MK11 and his what the fuck Aaron Black. That was kind of wild. But yeah, that's all I got. I can't really think of anyone else.
Then just how about for the last one? Just put a wild card. There you go.
What was that?
For the last one, I'd say just put a wild card. Just coin flip it. There you go.
Oh, when it comes to what the fuck, it would have to be Hannibal. Hannibal, of course. It's very much what the fuck,
Oh, and T-Blaze wants to know that what were like your other impressions of like the other people in like the blind FGCs when you first met them.
I need I need people. I need actual people.
Okay, Blaze.
I just love Blaze. Blaze kind of just took me in, bro. Like Blaze actually checks up on me and shit. Like I have a very deep appreciation for Blaze, way beyond the gaming, because he checks up on me and he I don't know, he's like an actual friend, I would say. From day one, legit. He's been super tight with me, so I have nothing but respect for Blaze.
Okay. No Vision.
No Vision, you said?
Mm-hmm.
No Vision is a weird character because he's definitely funny and I think he's a good person deep down, but he fucked up by not getting drunk with us on the BSG stream. So that left a weird taste in my mouth about him. But I love him. I think he's a great person. I just can't trust him after the corn dogs.
See who
Buddha would be in the what the fuck for sure. That's a good shout. But no, Buddha, because you're not nah, you're right. You're in the what the fuck.
Okay, well, let's go a few more, then move on to this question from Kid. How about Blue?
Can I skip this one?
Yes.
I'm gonna skip that one.
TJ?
TJ's alright. TJ's a nerd. I like him. He's cool.
Baron?
No comment.
Rattle?
Rattle, okay. Again, Rattle is one of those people that I like. Okay. Should I be? What do you want from me, Toast? Do you want to keep this PG, or do you want?
Hey, this is more of a PG-14, okay? So
okay, okay.
Just don't do the typical nowadays rap where it's N bombs every sentence, okay?
He said, "What about Wolfie?" Okay, sorry. Rattlehead. Okay, so Rattlehead again. Like first impression, I thought he was a great guy because he did take me in. He presented me to all of these people. We just don't necessarily see each other. see eye to eye with each other, so I keep some distance. But I think he's a great person. He's definitely a fucking, like I said, he's a pioneer of this shit. He worked on the accessibility for MK1. I have a lot of respect for him. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. And probably just to go for the last one, I think he said like Wolfie.
Wolfie is a piece of shit. I thought he was cool. He was funny in the beginning, but he's just a snake. He's a snake. That's all I gotta say about him.
Okay, last one. JP. I'm curious now.
JP's curious, bro. I don't know how to read him. He gives me like I wish him the best. I don't know. He gives me like mixed signals. But I think he's a funny dude, and I think deep down he's a great person. He's just confusing to me, but maybe it's because we haven't been able to like talk one-on-one, and I may like misinterpret his interactions through text and shit.
Oh, this is one from Kid. Where do you see yourself competing for the rest of this year?
I don't want to compete. I really don't. I end up doing it just because I like, part of me loves it, but I don't want to compete. I really want to start like getting back on streaming like at least once a week and randomly throwing events for the blind FGC, but I don't really want to compete. I love playing the game, and I love being competitive. Like last night's tournament with that T-Blaze put together was awesome, and I loved it. But I don't want to compete. I want to start making events. I want to start streaming a bit more consistently, not more, but more consistently, like once a week and stuff like that. But I don't love competing.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Any more comments?
What was that?
Oh no, I'm trying to see if there's any more questions, because I'm like a bit behind, because like, I think you're more ahead than me. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Nope. Well, this is a fun one. The last one, and then I will move on to questions from the chat. But this is probably gonna be my last question, and this is a fun one that everyone likes to answer or take some time. If you had a chance to throw a pie, okay, at anyone in the blind FGC, they would have to stand there and take it. Okay, so what kind of pie, and who would it be?
First off, I want to thank God and Jesus for giving me a filter and not going with the first thing that's in my head.
Just remember, once you choose the person, they have to stand there and take it, okay? And there will be no repercussions to
no repercussions.
Yep.
Oh, you're making this hard for me, Toast. I don't know if I want to answer this. I'm trying to be professional. Does Wolfie count? Is he alive? Would you consider him part of the FGC?
The blind FGC?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's go with him. And I pick a shit pie. Literally, just poop. Poop. Okay. And I'll pie him in the face with it. That's all I got.
He got you a square. Cash got you a square. Okay. Well, any last questions from the chat before we go? Oh, don't count?
He doesn't count.
Okay.
I don't want to say the second option that I have in my head. I don't want to say that.
Now you have me curious now.
That sucks.
Do I want to press this? Do I want to press it?
Middle finger to them. Damn, we all hate him, huh? I didn't expect that from you, RC. Damn, I get it, but I didn't expect it. Who? Okay, let's just say Blindside Blue. Why not? I think you can take it.
Okay. What kind of pie?
What kind of pie? He's all right. I'll hit him with a pumpkin pie.
Okay, pumpkin pie. Okay. Well, any last questions for Blurry guys before we wrap up?
Kid Vision says, other than wanting to fuck me, what did you think of Kid Vision? I think you take shit too serious, but I feel like that's just part of it. I feel like with repetition, you'll understand that a lot of the times we're fucking with you and we love you. But I think you're a very smart person. That just might take things a bit too serious. What a waste of a pie.
What a waste of a pie.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But real quick, any last shameless plug, Sito?
Sure. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/blurrysito_. That's BLURYSITO_. What else? Twitter. I don't know why I want to grow my Twitter or X. Same thing at blurrysito_. Yeah, the Twitter X. We're gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna have a stream on twitch.tv/BSG_smoke. It's gonna be T-Blaze and I against Smoke and Hannibal on PGA. That's gonna be fun. I need to get some alcohol for that. That's gonna be fun. 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Show us your boobs. Can I show my boobs? Toes.
No, because this interview would not be would be taken down. So yeah.
Okay, I would show you my boobs, but Toes shut it down.
If it was on Twitch side and not YouTube, then yeah, then I would. Well, actually, wait, never mind. I would still get taken down. Damn it! See, guys, not like you're having this interview be taken down. No, this hasn't been a good interview. That's not fair. That's not fair.
You can do it on the paywall. You can do it behind the scenes.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, the OnlyFans for Sito. Okay, so there you go.
But yeah, there you go. I would have done it too.
Yeah. So hey, well, guys, thank you everybody in chat. Okay, and please like and subscribe. Okay, I'm trying to grow to 300. I need 30 more so I can get 300 so I can do the whole 9 patty burger challenge for you guys because I'm crazy like that, even though I shouldn't.
9
do that.
patty burger.
Yep, there's a 9 patty burger challenge
That sounds amazing.
that I'm willing to do for 300 subs. Yeah, and I'm 30 away. And also, I'm trying to grow my Twitch too, blind_toes. I'm like 9 or 10 away from affiliate, and I'll probably figure out something to do for that 50. Maybe eat something more spicy too. I don't know what, but when I reach that goal, then I'll probably, like you said, wilding crazy enough to do that. But yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you, Sito, and everyone else in the chat.
Bye.
And bye.